This is Eryri, a breathtaking part of North Wales that draws visitors in their millions. But this wild landscape can also hold dangers.
It's all loose here.
And when things go wrong, the busiest network of rescue agencies in the country must come together.
We found this female.
Saving lives.
How did I get down there?
In a landscape like no other.
That's a proper job there.
I'm 22. I joined when I was 19. I have been questioned a couple of times by casualties if I'm old enough to do it.
Gwion volunteers with Llanberis Mountain Rescue, and despite his young age, brings a wealth of experience.
I teach water and rope rescue to the emergency services.
He believes technology plays a positive part in ensuring people are prepared for adventures in the mountains.
We've got apps that track your GPS. You can use social media to see things to do, not to do.
But it can also be a double-edged sword.
Anything that says secret, people go, oh, I want to go there. I've seen someone else had a good time there, so maybe I'll go and take pictures of it. But we had lots of problems of people seeing a video on Instagram and directly following that video. People do rely too much on it.
Cwm Glas, northeast of Yr Wyddfa, a challenging route that avoids the crowds, but is best suited to experienced climbers.
Loads of cliffs there, and then a lot of steep rock.
It's a rainy evening in late October.
Emergency.
I'm stuck on the side of the mountain. The visibility's gone down and now we can't see where we're going. It's got dark and me and my girlfriend have got lost. Can't find our way back down.
A couple in their early 20s, Elliot and Caitlin, are stuck in the dark on a steep ridge just below Llyn Glas. A team from Llanberis Mountain Rescue prepares to head out, while a volunteer at base reassures Elliot's mum on the phone.
Hi, we've just been passed a message from the police saying that you'd been in touch and asking for an update. The team are about to deploy. We are aware that Elliot and Caitlin are cold and wet. We will be doing everything we can to get there, but clearly it is going to take some time for the team to walk up. Okay, you're welcome. Cheers now. Bye. Worried mother.
Understandable.
Yes, indeed.
It'd been really nice all day, and then it was quite heavy sideways rain, a lot of wind. You had to keep your head down the whole time and not look up. It was pretty brutal.
The team thinks the couple are near a recent rescue hotspot made popular by social media.
I did discover Snowdonia through social media.
Seeing the beauty that other people are seeing, you just want to see it for yourself. We'd found this man-made pool, a short hike and unreal views with it.
What social media hasn't made clear is that the pool is on private land, surrounded by steep hillsides and sheer drops.
They said they'd gone through the farmer's gate going up. It's the artificial man-made waterfall. It's definitely not the place people should be going.
Where they ended up is private land. It was definitely astray from any path. No path near them.
We got there, I'd say maybe about 2 o'clock, but we decided to venture off a bit and go up a higher hill.
We got to the top and we thought we'll try and find an easier way down. We've just come in, it was a little bit slippy. I'd visually mapped a little route down.
That probably when it got a bit scary because we lost light really quick and it started getting really, really windy.
And then with the clouds came the rain.
The pair are lost and unprepared for the sudden darkness and the change in the weather.
We only had Elliot's fishing head torch. Other than that, we had our phone lights. Yeah, we've been using that to navigate as well, which is why the battery was going quite quick. It was on under 10%.
We slid down a little bit of a grass verge and we realised we was on the side of the cliff. Scary. You think you need help here.
We're making our way up on foot and we can see a headlight, over.
Thanks for the update.
I just kept asking Elliot if it was going to be okay and we were going to be able to get down.
Being with Caitlin, it made it a lot worse because I'm not just worrying for myself at that point, I'm obviously worrying for her.
It's about another 100 metres, I reckon. 250.
Yeah, it's this and then flat, isn't it?
They're within reach of the casualties.
First British Sheffield, we've made voice contact with casualties.
But to get to them, they must scramble up a final steep section of the mountain in deteriorating weather conditions.
The rivers by then were almost bursting their bank. There was a lot of rain. The gullies just filled with water. I was wet down to my pants. Not very nice. Definitely a bit of scrambling going on at one point. And you're having a bad time up there as well. You think, oh, these guys will have a really bad time.
I just had a normal windproof coat on. I started to feel really tired and I couldn't feel my legs anymore. And I was thinking to myself, I should not be feeling tired. Elliot had his really good waterproof coat and he put that on me. So he was getting absolutely soaking as well, but he just kept telling me it was going to be fine.
Rain was kicking in more and we was getting wetter and wetter and colder. I did phone him back and say that we felt like sitting ducks and we need to move, and he assured me that the worst thing we could do in that position is move.
We're concerned it gets deeper beneath them, and it's obviously dark, so they're not going to see it. So we have tried hard to convince them to stay where they are.
Waiting in the dark, there's nothing there. You feel so alone. It's so quiet. All you can hear is the wind whistling and the rain. It's just a very lonely situation because you're in such a vast landscape and you're a very small item in that place.
At last, the rescue team reach Elliot and Caitlin.
That's us now with casualties, over. That's great news.
They've been stuck on a mountain for more than 2 hours, but help is finally here.
Yes, Baba.
When you see them lights for the first time, you kind of know you're safe.
They were just sitting there in lots of heather, being very, very wet. But they were weirdly cheery for wet people.
We got to that there and because it had gone so dark, you think know what would have dropped and not?
It's a big drop.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't make any sense how they got there, but they did.
So you did the right thing. Like, below you is a big cliff band.
Oh.
We don't want that.
So the side way we came around there's a gully, but it's still pretty steep, and it's like a bit of a waterfall.
They called in quite a good time. Otherwise, I think they would have probably had hypothermia. So wet and they weren't prepared for that. Their condition would have gone downhill because it would have gone so cold.
The team give Elliot and Caitlin warm waterproof jackets, as well as harnesses and helmets to get them down safely.
They're pretty scared. They're going to be tired because they've been fighting the cold for so long.
You got torches from this?
I thought we was going to get a little bit of a telling off, to be honest, when they got there, but they honestly couldn't have been nicer.
You got your hat off? Is that coming about?
On ahead?
On ahead. Even better.
I think we could have been in a worse position if we would have left it longer or if we would have carried on.
Coming in the foot on his road.
Yeah.
I go door, yeah?
Yeah. So you're going to follow Rich now here, okay? And I'm going to have the rope tight behind you.
Okay.
I'm just going to be just behind you. It's going to be a bit slippy down this bit, so take your time. There is no rush.
It was just a big learning curve.
Okay, we've got a bit of a slab here, one of the worst bits, but we're doing really well.
Remember, I've got you on the rope, so don't worry. Get in your bum now. There you go.
Foot into that. A bit of a hop down.
Since this has happened, I'm very into planning my routes beforehand, so days before I'll be checking the weather throughout the whole day.
Follow Al down.
My bag's always prepared, I've always got the right equipment for if things do go wrong.
Bit better now. The jackets are pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Hopefully they've taken quite a few things of be more prepared for it and know what you're in for rather than going blind. When are you going to come back to the mountains?
Oh, I'm going to wait a while.
Little break?
Yeah.
Next summer, maybe. Don't put off by this. Not underestimating the mountain. Young boy!
Would you like us to ring your mum? Just to let you know you're down, so...
Yeah, please.
We're just going to drop them at their vehicle, and then I hope they'll be on their way home to you.
Wet.
What they do is unreal. You've got these great people that are going to be there to come and give you a helping hand.
Technology also plays a big part in making sure the area's rescue teams are prepared for emergencies.
Heddlu Gogledd Cymru, North Wales Police. Sut fedra I helpu chi? How can I help you?
999 calls to North Wales Police come through to the Force Communications Centre.
Over 1,000 calls a day come into this room from everywhere in North Wales.
And what are the weather conditions currently like at the moment?
Here, modern-day tech helps ensure the right team is tasked with the job.
You can stay where you are for me at the moment. I'll contact Mountain Rescue and get in touch with you when they're available, OK?
SAR Call is a text-based system developed by a volunteer for use by volunteers. The call handler here in the police control room then locate the mountain rescue team that covers that area, and they will alert that team that they're needed for that job. It really, really helps with that joined-up approach to a multi-agency job.
GPS is another tool used to help find lost or injured people.
Phone Find is fantastic. Uses the GPS in your phone, and then it sends that data onto the team, and it gives us a grid reference for where the casualty is.
But the teams know better than to rely completely on these 21st century solutions.
Technology's fantastic, but it's only fantastic when it works.
It's early August. A call comes in from Moel Siabod, a remote peak in the Moel Winion range.
It is a quieter mountain than the rest of the national park. In the time I've been on the team, I think I've only done 3 or 4 jobs in that area.
A French-Canadian woman is injured somewhere on Moel Siabod's main path. But information is limited, and it's a huge area to cover. It's a job for Ogwen Valley Mountain Rescue Team.
We knew that somebody was on Siabod and we knew that they had a lower limb injury, but I don't think we knew that much more.
That ramp incline, you know, just up above the lake, somewhere up there.
With so little information, the team must prepare for every eventuality.
We knew with it being an ankle, we were probably going to need a stretcher. So with that, we took the wheel, and we knew it was going to be a medical job, so that involves the big medical kit, all of the drugs that we can carry as a rescue team.
Normally, they'd use a GPS-based app to pinpoint the casualty's exact location.
But on this occasion, they were from overseas, and it doesn't really work with foreign phone numbers.
It means they have to find the casualty the old-fashioned way.
Hello. Hello. Haven't passed an injured walker, have you? No.
No.
No problem.
Asking any passers-by that are coming down the footpath, was anyone calling for help? Have you seen anybody that's injured?
We've only walked up to the top, like. Have you heard somebody crying?
I don't know if that's what you've been called for.
We'll find out.
Thanks.
The route around Moel Siabod is over 6 miles, so it could be a long search. Luckily, another passerby has spotted something.
There are 2 people on the far side of that lake, and they weren't moving.
Could it be that couple?
Well, we're going to nip up to the brow.
Have a look. Okay.
Blue. Top, middle of the rocks.
Ah, yes.
At last, they think they see the casualty.
I mean, they're not waving at us.
No.
Do you want to just do a couple of whistles?
Anti-hold.
Do you need help? We are rescue. We'll be with you soon. They're on the path.
The binos are back. Just to confirm.
We have found the casualty.
All received. Base listening out.
I think they're on this black rock now.
Yeah, works for me.
So this is like a hot water bottle.
Under the jacket below.
Their first task is to warm up the injured walker.
They were on holiday from, I think, French Canada.
Here we go. No,
No, vous êtes pas un bébé, hein? It was my best attempt at French to just try and ease the situation a little bit and show willing.
All this French going on, I can't keep up.
And me. Just about scraped my GCSE.
Our casualty had an isolated lower leg injury. She was very tender over the ankle.
Would you like a hand?
No, I think
I can offer you a shoulder.
Hands back up.
It was something that needed to be checked out in hospital.
Nice one.
Right.
And then lie down slowly.
What's your intention of doing an evacuation route out? Stand by the lake. We're going to have to push up the hill.
And then down the other side, over. I've got 4 people here who could probably go around.
You definitely need some help. If not, 936 over.
Got 2 over.
With it being a potentially busy day in the middle of summer,
Can you feel it tightening or is it loosening?
we wanted to keep the team fresh and ready so that we could respond to other jobs as and when they come in. So the request was made for Rescue 936.
Coast Guard Rescue Helicopter 936 is deployed.
We got her packaged in the stretcher, we got the helicopter straps on, we identified a nice flat area.
The aircraft is in the air and inbound.
The helicopters come into view, we've pulled the flare. All there ready, happy days, we'll have a helicopter, we can pop the casualty in there and then it's a nice quick walk off for us. We all had our ear protectors and goggles on. The helicopter was, right in view of us.
Are you serious?
And it just flew straight past us.
Rescue 936 has been retasked to a person in water at Blackpool.
They had a job come in at the same moment. The helicopter's first role is for preserving lives at sea.
It's another reminder that the team must plan for every eventuality.
I'm sending additional team members up to you now, over.
Hey, you're walking out with us.
Right.
Wheel.
And obviously that has repercussions for her as well, because we then have to manage her pain.
Ibuprofen.
And we have to prepare her for, 2 hours on a stretcher.
Okay. 3 meters.
Go.
Rotate that way. Happy?
Right, onwards. 1, 2, 3. Little dip.
Stretcher carries can actually be quite challenging and technical. We move at quite a fast pace, often quicker than your average walker.
Left.
Can't, I'm too short.
Yeah. You probably want to know lift over that rock.
Well done. We're going to get into the vehicle and then we're going to slide back, slow back, goes to the back, yeah, and this leg is against the seat.
The last part of the journey can be made by car.
See you down there?
Before the couple make their own way to hospital.
Accidents happen and it doesn't matter how well experienced you are or how well prepared you are. All it takes is a simple slip and that nice day can be ruined very quickly.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Bye, take care.
Yeah.
Let us know how you get on.
Yeah.
It's part and parcel of being a team member. Turn your hand to whatever you need to do at whatever time you need to do it.
A big part of being prepared for outdoor adventures is understanding exactly what you're taking on. It's something visitors chasing picture-perfect views aren't always aware of.
We're coming across more and more and more people not realising what it could cost to try and take that picture. That picture isn't necessarily showing you the whole portrait of what it's like to get to that place. How to navigate there, what should go in your bag, how you're going to get down.
And not everyone's limits are the same.
We get people who are new to the mountains. It could be potentially their first time on a mountain. They do lose confidence, panic sometimes in some of the more difficult terrain.
When Tony's partner, Ludmilla, introduced him to Eryri, it was definitely an unfamiliar landscape.
I was born and raised in New Jersey. You know, I come from the projects, what we call the hood, or what you call the council estates. And so everything's just flat.
I've done a lot of walking and climbing. Snowdonia, I've been there 7 times already.
She introduced the idea of mountain climbing. And I told her I've never done it before in my life.
Despite this, they decide to tackle one of Eryri's most challenging mountains.
Tryfan is such a complicated mountain. It looks quite sort of falsely promising. The top doesn't look that far, doesn't look that steep. It's beautiful, but it can be a really, really serious place.
It is a dangerous environment. We've had 8 fatalities this year.
We started the trek. I was like excited. I feel like I'm in a movie. The sights, the views, the enormity of the mountain. It was more like a little intimidating, but inviting. So we were climbing up, and there was a family that was behind us. It was a father, mother, little daughter, little son, and they were like trekking really fast. And they got to where we were at. It was a deep slope, and I just hear foom. The sun almost fell off.
Luckily, the dad catch the child. It was scary.
That image of the sun almost falling over, the image of the daughter's face scared, petrified and terrified, just my mind mentally capped out. My brain was like, stop.
Tony is too anxious to carry on, so they decide to turn around and go back down the mountain.
Path started just going steeper and steeper and steeper, so it went from just an incline to just straight steep. We ended up getting to the spot where it was too steep to go down. There was no rocks to hold on to. I had a little bit of signal on my phone. I was able to call 999.
Emergency. Me and my father were climbing up Snowdonia in Wales. We're trying to make our way down, and we're at a point where there's no way down, and going back up is impossible.
Tony and Ludmilla are stuck in an area called Hafn'r Rhaeadr, or Waterfall Gully. It's a spot Ogwen Valley Mountain Rescue know all too well.
Adequate clothing, partner with no injury.
It's a big, wide gully that comes off Tryfan and slowly gets steeper and narrower and ends in a cliff, a waterfall.
Soggy base, 269, radio check, over.
It can be really misleading for people. People quite often think that this gully is the path down, especially as they can see their cars at the bottom. And it really does drop off sort of underneath you.
It was really scary actually when you look down and there's no way to go.
Above us, it was too steep as well. One false move, one loose stone, you would just drop straight down.
It's important to stop when you're starting to struggle. It's when people push on, check over that edge. That's where the danger really starts.
This is Waterfall Gully. 206. Don't climb up or down this gully.
ever, because it's wet and slippery.
I'd rather go out and pick up an embarrassed person than go out with a stretcher and take them to a hospital.
Got visual on the go.
Is there two of you? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Both of you sit down for me.
The team reach a position just above Tony and Ludmilla. Now they need to get them off the ledge.
Tony was very frightened.
Set up a rope down to a little ledge, and then a second rope down actually to them.
No, Kaz jacket ready when they come up. I think they're cold.
Scared people can be quite dangerous. They want to be safe, and to them you are the safety.
Back up blue, take it!
But as a rescuer, that can be quite frightening. People will grab hold of you like their life depends on it.
Tony, nice and slow.
Nice and slow. Come up a little bit and you've got a path to walk along and then we'll be good.
It's the first time I've ever done rock climbing.
You're a little way off the path. Put this on over the top of everything.
Hearing the confidence in their voice and the sincerity allowed us to be like, yeah, we're in good hands, for sure.
What we're going to do once your friend is up, we've got maybe 50, 100 metres back across there. 1,500.
He was definitely panicking, definitely very relieved.
Have a catch up. You're moving quite well there.
We were pleased to see them, hear them.
Who's going to owe who a pint in the pub when you get down?
She owes me.
She owes you?
You need my
Who was me?
No, I got two.
I felt so happy, relieved, and so grateful.
Happy show? You probably followed this path here. Did you come this way?
Once we're on the path, even though it's easy walking, we call them confidence ropes. It's a technique we use to stop a slip becoming a fall.
Tony relaxed when we got down to the Land Rovers.
Yeah, well, don't get her upset. Don't get her upset? Yeah. Well, yeah, you can.
No harm done. They called for help when they needed it. The situation didn't become worse for them because they decided to stay put when they realised that they were out of their depth. It's okay to phone for help before you're hurt.
We want our jacket back as well. No.
It's hard to express the gratitude for that team.
Whilst we're trying to put out a message of be responsible, be prepared, it's not our role to tell you you can't do it.
Just, I guess, with a little more experience, do a little more research, and then just wear better gear. And then I'll come back and I'll visit Tryfan and be like, hey, remember me? And I'll call the rescue team just to let them know I made it.
We are not the mountain police. Our role is to pick up the pieces when it goes wrong.